Hello, everybody. Welcome to Open Couch Gaming. I want to say thank everyone, thank all of you who are tuning in. This is our 3-year anniversary.
You can't see it, but I'm doing like the anime prostration thing where I'm on my knees with my head to the ground.
Yep. So we're doing something a little different. We're playing a demo. We're going to talk about the last year. We've seen exponential growth. Will here went to RTX and said some people there actually have heard of us.
Yeah, I mean, it was mind-blowing, really. Like, when I was in the hot tub at my hotel, I heard, like, oh, yeah, I heard of you. And when I was passing by some various indie gaming booths at the exhibitor hall, they've been saying, like, yeah, I think I've heard of you guys, when I was telling them about our Devil May Cry stuff. So, yeah.
They're trying to reach the town.
So,
Our,
yeah.
our
That's
exposure
amazing.
is crazy. So, as you can imagine from appearances, this is certainly a different game compared to what we've done before.
Well done, Crisbell.
This is Cris Tales, a recent RPG that's gotten a bit of a presence on the YouTube advertising stuff.
You know how to fight?
Like, Jordan, I'm sure you must have seen ads for this game, right?
Only for the Switch.
He didn't know that there was a demo for Steam, so I was able to tell him, like, hey man, this demo, I tried it out myself on my Twitch channel, and it's nice, and as you can clearly see from the game's art style, it's purty.
Yeah, it's, drawn, which is kind of nice. It looks like an old Flash game, but with more polish.
By the way.
It does. Now that you say that,
And less collaborations with Sonic.
Shut up.
But yeah,
I love the little frog with the top hat there. It's great.
He is kind of cool. Like, so far, I'm enjoying him. I wish the characters would auto-rotate their position to face the enemy when approaching in battle. That would be a nice touch. That's my first critique. Because it doesn't rotate until you start the attack animation. But so far, so good. Those are giant goblins. I just realized those are goblins. And whoa mama.
yes. Hello, first boss.
We've got to stop them before.
And also, if there's more party
I am
members,
gonna
which I'm
stab you where the sun don't shine, woman.
I don't know. Seeing how much clothes they're wearing,
that's gonna sting a bit.
Yeah, I hope it stings a lot.
Can we keep Gally? We've talked.
But yeah, I was telling Jordan about this demo, and I was like, man, this game is kind of reminding me of the art style or the art direction seen in environments from, like, Sleeping Beauty, you know?
Well, I wouldn't
Like-
say it's directly relative of 70s Disney animation, but it's definitely more unique than some things I've seen recently.
Yeah, like granted, hand-drawn art style games are popping up more recently with games like Hollow Knight and Yoltune and Spiritfarer, that game that was shown off at E3. Remember, David, the one I was nutting all over?
Yeah, I remember that. You were absolutely fangirling over that thing.
That's because I like Thunder Lotus. But yeah, games with hand-drawn art styles, they're starting to get a lot more love, and they're starting to get a lot more showings. So this kind of game, it's always good to support it, especially when they do it right.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay.
Like, just this looks great.
Yeah, look at these trees! This is what reminded me of Sleeping Beauty.
See, to me,
Oh,
that
these
reminds
nice
me
trees.
more of Samurai Jack. Like, this
Oh,
whole art
yeah!
style
This
reminds
does
me
seem like
way
Gendy
more of Samurai
Tartakovsky.
Jack.
Oh my god, it's like if Gendy Tartakovsky and who was the woman that did Foster Home for Imaginary Friends? And
Now you're seeing what I'm seeing.
what was her name? What was her name? I'm gonna be driven crazy by this now.
Wait, whose name?
Okay,
The woman that was like
my
responsible
resolution's a little too low. That looked odd.
for. Oh god, she's mostly known for My Little Pony.
Oh,
Crisbell.
God, I know who you're talking about. She also worked on Cats Don't Dance.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like if she and Gendy Tartakovsky teamed up to make a video game, and this is the result. I mean, look at it.
Yeah, and I will say, just because I work with her, this also kind of reminds me of some of Ginja Ninja's cuter artwork.
Really? It reminds you of Ray.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
reminds
god, I
me
can
a little
totally
bit of
see
Ray.
this. Ray, if you're watching this, here you go.
Yeah, like
Here
this
you
face,
go.
it kind of hits me like a Ray design.
Did you put
It
in the rose?
does.
can see that.
Oh my god, it kind of does.
Yeah.
Ray, if you're watching this,
My rose.
look at this.
Enough. I've seen. Find
I like her voice,
But
though.
yeah,
Very nice.
Yeah, the game is fully voiced as far as I know. This entire demo pretty much has all full voice acting.
I can't. Okay, there we go. Come here, Froggy. I'm gonna step on you.
If I pick every strawberry,
Just starts spouting like Slippy the Toad references.
Ah, get away! They're on me, Fox!
So, as Jordan said at the top of this video, this year we've pretty much experienced a really huge amount of growth.
Mm-hmm.
And
I miss
really, all I can say is thank you guys so much for what you've been able to help us accomplish and do. Like, we probably would not have found the confidence to do a Devil May Cry 5 stream or do E3 reactions if you guys, like, were just saying, hey, these guys, blah. But,
Yeah, and let's face it, some of what we put out is blah.
yeah. But the fact that you guys have stuck with us this whole time is really just really eye-opening for us, and we could not be more thankful. But what I'm also thankful for is the opportunity that Jordan and David here gave me when they let me join the channel, because I always wanted to try doing YouTube stuff for fun, and getting to join them and help bring my ideas to them, and them being supportive of what I can do with them just helps so much.
Hey, we appreciate it. You've helped us too, man.
But yeah, just to also say, we're also planning on trying sort of ideas for the future in terms of what we can do for games and other media we can talk about.
Hmm.
And
As y'all
One
may
of
have
which-
noticed, Will is a filthy weeb.
I am a very filthy weeb. I'm so filthy. I practically bathe in rotten ramen noodles all day.
What the hell?
I love you. At least he's honest.
One of the ideas I had recently, and Jordan and David, you two can either, discount this idea as just a drunken, stupid idea I came up with over the weekend, or perhaps a shining idea of brilliance.
As far as I'm concerned, those two are the same things.
So when I was at RTX, some people were talking with me about my reactions to Devil May Cry 5, and my reactions to when Virgil finally emerged from the fusion of V and Urizen. And I said, I straight up nut screamed, and they looked at me like I said a taboo word.
What? Because you said nut?
Nut scream. No, it was the combination of the words nut and screamed.
Nut.
And as far as they know, they've never heard that before. So I was like, that's a shirt idea. And if we ever get large enough for us to have merch, I think that's our first shirt logo.
Well, that and cheeses.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Jesus, definitely.
Jesus and nut screamed. And I was telling Jordan, like, all right, it's got to be a picture of a walnut with a screaming mouth photoshopped on top of it, and then the text below says nut scream.
Man, it's been so long, I completely forgot about Jesus. How did I forget about Jesus?
I don't know. Maybe you need to let him in.
So what do you think of it? Say in the comments what you think of that. If we should probably do merch ideas. We
Well,
can't.
I don't think
obviously-
we're big enough for that, my friend. At least not yet.
I know we're not big enough for that yet, but I mean, in the future, would you buy a nut screen T-shirt, guys? Would you buy that, or buy a Jesus shirt?
I mean, I would, but I'm a pretty weird guy, so...
Mhm.
I would because one, I like supporting the channel, and two, I can never own enough cool shirts. There's no such thing as too many cool shirts.
I'll give you that.
Cool,
I will
yeah.
give you that.
Mhm.
You're talking to the guy who owns a DMC3 shirt signed by Ruben Langdon. I have no limit.
Hey, I mean, if it's signed by a famous guy, then that automatically makes it cool.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up here. Look at this. This made my jaw drop from the visuals.
Yeah, this gives me Flash animation feels.
Yeah.
But better. Ooh.
Look at that stained glass. Look at this chapel. Look at this chapel.
It's interesting. I'm wondering if it's actually a 3D field.
It kind of is a 3D field. It's almost like if Paper Mario mixed with a Flash art style.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like
it's interesting.
it's like if I mean, as we said at the top of this video, Gendy Tartakovsky, woman who did MLP, mixed with intelligent systems with the Paper Mario 3D style.
Wait, the lady you're thinking of from MLP, is it Katie Cook?
Crystals of time, Cris Bell.
No, not Katie Cook. Lauren Faust, that was the name.
Yep, Lauren Faust, yep.
Oh, I knew her name started with an L. But yeah, Lauren Faust, Gendy Tartakovsky, and Intelligent Systems, the people that made the Paper Mario games. If those three combined, I feel like this would have been the kind of result.
Nothing to fear, child.
So, to basically TLDR this, due to that event in the chapel, Cris Bell here can now see into the past, present, and future. So, as you're seeing here, the statues on the left are currently being built, and they're built and pristine in the present, but in the future they're covered in vines and dirty. So all the NPCs are going to have their various changes to them in terms of what you see in timelines.
I see. I can actually... Yeah, because, like, there's her son or daughter right there in the future, and then he's more decrepit and old. Okay. Interesting.
It's a very interesting perspective.
Yeah, it's different. I like it. Okay, I'm guessing it's this shack over here.
And I say Paper Mario because look at this overworld. It has a papercraft kind of look to it, like pop-up books.
No.
It reminds me of Felt more.
No. Yoshi's Woolly World.
Exactly.
Or like the Craft World, or, you know, Kirby's Epic Yarn, because you got literal stitches in the patches.
Fair enough.
That's what I'm saying. Felt.
All right, this is also another beautiful area. Look at this game's so pretty.
Look at this frog could grab a cane and start singing "Hello, my baby."
Dude,
I think that might have been the image they're going for. But yeah, look at this game. This game's visuals just popped immediately at me.
You're at manners. You're speaking to a revered time mate now.
What's a time mate, you ask? Why do they all dress like chic knockoffs?
Ridiculous. Impossible.
Really? Just me on that joke? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I didn't either.
Because of the cloth with, and Chic has a cloth wrapping her face too. Nah, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Patience. I am Wilhelm the Wise. And while my powers have led to my youthful appearance,
You know, they YouTube sends out the creator things like once a month. It says, "Hey, you've done this well in the past month," and we've actually got like 11 subscribers in the past month.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said in like a previous video, we're almost at 60, which is just
we're at 59 now.
Yeah, like our numbers have nearly tripled compared to last year.
We had 15. We had 15 and a half whole hours watched.
Wait, what am I supposed to do with this seed?
I guess put it over in the soil there.
Okay.
And now
you can see it in the future. Wow, it changed. And I'm guessing the time lady, the time mage, is gonna be like, "Yo, I'm gonna go into the future and grab that for you."
You're half right.
But take care.
Oh, and I should preface this by saying I'm going to be helping guide Jordan along on this in case he gets stuck. Because, you know, I've played this demo before.
Yeah.
So it's like, Chris Bell doesn't necessarily have the power to change a whole lot per se. Like, she can't go into the past and change something, but she can at least change the probability because she can see probability.
I mean, that's actually a pretty awesome power.
Yeah, so like she can anticipate, say, I don't know, an arrow.
Juice box?
Yes, that was a stray juice box.
Well then.
A bushel juice box.
Shall give me strength.
A bushel juice box, the evolution of the food groups of wall chicken.
Nice.
That's a Castlevania reference for anybody that gets that one.
That or garbage turkey.
Or garbage turkey?
Streets of Rage. You beat open a garbage can, there's a fully cooked roast turkey inside.
I'm not much of a beat 'em up dude. And
Oh,
except for that game I shared with you before from Way Forward and Arc System Works.
You're wanting to play the new River City Ransom, but it's the River City Girls.
Yes, that looks fun.
How could this happen? Matthias, what?
So yeah, you're seeing the town advance so much in the future. What are you thinking of the designs in this game so far?
I'm loving them. They're nice. They're soft, but they're also angular. I like it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, we've pretty much saying it this whole video so far. But yeah, I get the sneaking suspicion that this game might be a bit of a sleeper hit.
It might be.
At least give me the road
This
you
could
spent
become
all
the next
morning
Chrono
looking
Trigger.
for.
I don't know. We'll see.
Or if we're going by gameplay standpoint, Paper Mario.
Yeah, it is more like Paper Mario.
And don't take all day. You still have to prove.
It's like, let's see, there's Paper Mario, South Park, The Stick of Truth, and this, as far as I know, are the only games where they have that kind of combat.
Yeah, I did enjoy the South Park game. I do have the sequel, The Fractured Butthole, now, so I need to play
No, it's the Fractured Butthole. You're saying it wrong.
I say it plainly. It's the Fractured Butthole.
I thought it best not to upset your mother's superior. Chris Bell?
I
I'm
cannot
sorry
see
if
the
I
game.
upset you by leaving.
Huh, I don't know why. Let me make sure it's still showing on my end, and it still shows I'm recording, so we're probably good.
Alright, well, I probably need to leave the call then, because Iowa's internet is just being that stingy.
Yes.
I will pop back in a second.
No.
Alright.
Let's look around town. Perhaps
That was
Okay,
nice.
so it
Yeah,
probably has
that-
something to do with that big guy we saw earlier.
That big guy, huh? Can't
Yeah.
even remember his name.
Well, I'm getting some serious lag on my end.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
good thing I'm recording.
Miller's house.
Yeah, thank God. So yeah, you're seeing the future of the town, and
in the future.
who'd have thunk the mayor had some kind of way to do with the town's decrepitude in the future.
Hmm.
Decrepitude.
I don't know.
That's a word.
I don't know. I think it's a word.
I would just say
I believe in
degradation.
Could
Oh,
be.
dude, you need to head to the left and see her armor design. Look at that. Look at that.
Who?
The
Oh.
like where the secretary's placement is. Look at her helmet.
I mean, it's interesting. I don't know if she can actually see out of it. But
Also, head more to the right, and you'll see a guard at the very end of this pathway. My God, when I saw the design, I was like, "Damn!" Oh, and I think there's an item in that area there, the
I would say
alleyway.
that looks more like a witch.
Okay, I'm thinking present time then.
Oh. Kind of want to see what the past looks like. I do like that you're able to see the past of like every character on screen. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, kind of gives an impression about what their life was like.
Oh,
Oh God, that secretary's cute.
oh.
Okay, so I can't talk to this guy. Let's see.
Oh man, you can't have a conversation with the poor farmer, dude.
I thought he was the mayor.
So the
Where's the
hint that I'm going to
apothecary?
give you
I have
is
no
that
idea.
this guy here who you're about to talk to.
Can you help me?
Never mind, you already found progress.
I rotting
Ooh,
away from
fun.
the inside.
You saw rot on the inside? Sounds like someone's been telling you stories about Ash Blight.
All this guy's voice.
Ash Blight. It's the.
Can you make
Do I look like an
Let's see. Ash
apothecary?
Blight's like one of the new symptoms they're going to come up with for Monster Hunter World.
Also, I looked it up. Decrepitude is a word. Good job.
Wow, nice. Good job, Will.
English majors for parents. All right. I earned that in genetics, my dude.
Hey man, my mom was a major in Spanish, and I can only speak like 10 words.
Of course, with no labels, it's impossible.
Well, I guess some genetics are.
throw them out and
I don't know, man. Like, I guess I just have a good
What
vocabulary. I don't know.
I mean, if you read a bunch, you just absorb it all in.
Sorry.
It's weird. I didn't read a bunch. I haven't read a bunch. Like
All
what?
you gotta-
No wonder she's
All I'm
upset.
currently reading is the Witcher books and maybe some comics and tons of manga.
Interesting. Interesting. All right.
I don't know. Hey, okay, so you're gonna. Oh, there you go. You're
Ooh.
learning yourself. So yeah, now he's
Now-
Now he's a four-legged tadpole.
It's just a tadpole.
What the
Nice.
hell am I doing?
I'm guessing you have
push
to go
that-
to that bottle that's shining.
Yeah, go to
brightly.
the
Oh.
go to the shiny. Be like a fish and go to the shiny
It
things.
just looks like a flash to me at first. I was like, what is going on?
It looks like a flash animation, huh? I feel like somebody just tried to choke Will. Maybe my joke was so bad, Will tried to choke himself.
Sticker.
Yeah, that was it. I tried to swallow the pen that I've got next to me.
I once
Why-
did that.
why can
It did not end
Oh,
well.
I see. I can only go to the presents, so.
Well, it's more like you can hop between them like one at a time. Like you hop you hop from present to past and then back to present, then you hop from present to future and then back to present. It's like
Wow.
that.
I'm sorry. If I was a little kid again and I found a cool sticker, I'd probably run off and be like, they don't need it. Like, why would I be like, here you
Oh.
go.
That's you though.
Yeah, let's just pull a skull and crossbones sticker off a random bottle we found. Nothing bad could happen.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds perfectly
Hey, why is that old
reasonable.
man? Hey, how come that old man is swelling and popping like a little pimple?
Kids took
Mhm.
it. They just thought it was a cool skull sticker. I don't think.
Of course they didn't. What's done is. I'll talk to their parents.
Talk to their parents.
This might be a good
Well,
time
yeah.
to
I mean, they
ask
just took a label off a thing without even asking about it.
Of course. Unfortunately, I don't have. Not many use.
Is there any glow?
Now, let me ask you, where was when you last saw a glow fruit?
Yeah, I'm just gonna run
I
straight to
don't
where I
know.
know it is, hop into the future, and take it.
There you go. That's the key. That's the
Hop into the
solution to the
future.
puzzle. So yeah, this is the kind of time traveling antics you can expect there.
we should skip ahead.
And since Chris Bell can't travel through time herself,
Oh, I see. So you use the frog to do it.
yep, and look at him. He's
Oh,
Chungus.
I love him, you big
He's-
chungus.
Here it
He's
is.
Mr. Chungus or Matthias Chungus.
The chungus.
You did it. It's not.
It will have to do. Let us go see the.
Okay, back to the apothecary.
So yeah, that's
What is an apothecary?
basically a
much-
medicine maker.
Yeah, like it's literally what they're showing you here.
Like they just make medicines out of various herbs and fruits and venoms and such. Like they're an old style
Glow fruit.
That will do.
pharmacy, sort
Here
of.
we go.
Thank you.
Like they're basically ye old pharmacy.
Ah, yes. Even with the crystal.
Your prescription for your Adderall is up for you, sir.
So we went from what? We went from herbs and fruits to cocaine and bloodletting to chemicals in a lab?
Well, I guess. I don't know if you want to go
Sounds
that
about
dark with
right.
it.
I mean, is there really any other way to put it, though?
Yeah, fair enough. So what I believe the next step is that you gotta talk with the carpenter. I could be wrong
I'm,
though.
I'm curious because it's like you can only fix one house, and I'm like, wait, there's 2 houses I can choose from. I only see one.
Yeah, so you got to pick which one you think needs the better priority in terms of fixing the future.
The woman and child, or the apothecary.
Yeah, either medicine that can save many lives in the future, or 2 people's house. Kind of a.
You're right.
Oh,
Just
wait.
2 people's house.
I think now you talk to her and then she gets the thing done.
Miss Bell, what can I do for you, dear?
Ah, there you go. Ash blight infection. This is how you choose.
Okay.
Ash blight.
Ash blight? Thanos has been in my house? Oh no!
Said it came from a spore that grew near the farm. Well, no time to waste. We don't have much green leaf tonic. Thank you.
I'm just imagining how weird it would be to have a carpenter use a tonic. I mean, granted, they probably use glues and such, but I don't know.
Actually, no.
So,
My
yeah.
grandfather is a carpenter. They use oils all the time to treat wood.
Oh, well then screw me then.
Yeah.
But yeah, apothecary is now fixed in the future. I also went with the apothecary when I played the demo. Because again, when you're thinking of the value of making medicine versus 2 people's house,
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can choose the 2 people's house if you want, but, you know, medicine is kind of important, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially since it also can deal with ash blight.
Yes!
Which
Exactly.
would just tear up more of the town. So, we kind of need her.
Yeah,
Ah, there's some fire
you
right
kind of do.
Hello.
Can't be. Crisbell, get out of here. It's gone.
I really like the goblin design. I like how large they are.
It's like Goblin Slayer suddenly comes out of nowhere and he's like, Goblins!
Oh god, please. Actually, wait. If these act like the goblins from Goblin Slayer, I'm in
Ooh,
love.
actually-
I'm in love. Please, please make them that dark.
Oh, you want them to be that animalistic?
Yes.
Well, it seems like they're more organized in this game, sadly.
Crystals won't be enough.
And I feel like that'd be too much of a tonal whiplash.
Dude, I'd love that though so much. Like crazy, crazy dark enemies staving off civilization.
Yeah, and then innovation comes anyway in the form of smokestacks. So yeah, now you gotta head back to Wilhelm.
Dude, it jumps you
Wilhelm.
straight back to Wilhelm. That's weird.
Well, it cuts down on the backtracking at least.
Thank God. But I was getting so
What is
used
now,
to it.
Time Mage? Goblins are attacking the farm. Did he? He's right, I suppose. Years. Patience. Your time.
Ridiculous. The strange.
Ridiculous.
You asked for. If the girl is everything you believe,
Yes, because
She
it
may
isn't.
well survive. I love it.
this should be interesting.
Please get some kind of injury.
It's like she pulls the sword out and it's like the Master Sword earning in Breath of the Wild and you slowly see the health number go down.
Mm-hmm.
Also, look at this place. This
is
place
cool.
This place look crazy.
Huh. You
That
should
is
carry
something.
your sword properly,
You've done
for
it.
one.
Well, she's a Jerpica protagonist, Jordan.
So much power.
Impractical sword carrying is a part of the job requirements. On top of suddenly changing your hairstyle.
They're superior. Go. I'll look after them. Thank you, Will.
Okay, so
All I
now
heard was
we're
thank you.
back where
All I
we
heard was
began.
thank you, Will, and my head peered up like a meerkat. So yeah, now we're back at the beginning.
Well then.
Okay. I should have blocked
So-
that. Oh well.
So it was all set up from the very beginning.
Hmm.
So yeah, at least you understand how the situation came to be like this.
Yeah, like I get that. It's just kind of weird. You start me in the middle.
Look
and
at
I'm
this!
like-
Look at this results screen.
It is pretty
That is
cute.
nice.
It is pretty.
This
cute.
is awesome. I'm liking this game's style.
I really like the flower in her hair.
I like that the little what's the center of a flower?
Pistols and stamen.
I guess the thing in her hair kind of looks like an actual button.
Hmm.
Also, I like this guy's shield splits in half like Captain America's shield in the Avengers movies.
He is
Also,
the shield hero.
The the attack screen, the selection thing, kind of reminds me of Persona.
It does.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. I like that RPGs have gotten a bit more like, what's the word I'm looking for? A bit more experimental with their art styles and visual design.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you're not going to be able to evolve the gameplay much, at least you can make something look more visually interesting. I should also mention, this Christopher guy here, he's a spellcaster as well.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
I might try to use a skill instead of just directly attacking.
That's going to be vital for
'Cause
these two.
I have to kill
like
these
these.
two.
Been chasing those things since I left St. Clair. Hold your ground.
Actually. Invoke Future Crystal.
This is going to blow your mind. That'll blow your mind shortly.
You
don't
have
any
any
skills,
skills
so
yet, man.
screw it!
Alright, so...
Oh boy.
So they're stronger now, but Christopher there has some skills that could be of use. I'm gonna let you discover that on your own, just to see. I should also mention you can take back the future use, so
Okay.
you can do that.
What I will say is this. D&D logic. Fireball!
Fireballs through space and time.
Amazing.
We're missing. I'll bring the
An
back.
arrow may have your name on it, but
Amateurs.
fireball is to whom it may concern.
Yes.
Man, I could not get the timing down when I played the game.
The timing's
Right.
really not that hard.
Yeah, but you gotta think, I was playing with keyboard and mouse.
I would probably still be able to do it.
Well, I'm not a PC gamer, okay? Shut up!
Okay,
The shield is
X-Lord.
made of metal. Use your water skill.
It's
and
X.
I'll set you
It's X-Kid, you asshole!
I knew we'd find a time to use that skit.
It's X-Kid, you motherfucker!
now to
You don't
Uh-huh.
deserve the glory of Xbox and Bill Gates'
Uh-huh.
giant hairy ass!
Oh, yes, because you're just ashamed at how superior Microsoft made Windows.
They made Windows and they're making everything better! Hideki Kamiya was a hack!
They did something. Some stupid route.
Canceling scale down is the best move ever!
Oh, boy.
Alright, so as you notice now, thanks to you dousing them with water, as Christopher, their shield is now rusted and they can break, and you guys can now break through and attack them with more damage in the future. So the time travel stuff actually, matters in the gameplay, not just the story and character side. So there you go.
I actually
I bet-
really like that.
So status effects are not just like health tickers or something, or things that lower stats. They're just legitimately changing the enemy's design. And that's the
Yo.
other thing. You're changing an enemy's design too, because when I did it to the goblins, they turned from like a halberd wielding brute to like a sage kind of thing, where they got to actually cast spells because they were wiser and stronger.
Yo, what if you could get into a battle, plant a seed beneath someone, and send them into the future inside of a tree?
That would be horrifying.
That'd be great.
You would be. They
David,
would live in a
we
tree.
must make this game.
Obviously.
That's it. You just turn people into trees. You're like the Clyfot in DMC5.
Why
Of
not?
course.
Ah, dang it. I couldn't get the timing on that.
I think you'll be getting close to the end of the fight soon. Also, you can use items, by the way.
Why would I need to? Oh, wow. HP is lower than I realized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a look at Christopher, my dude.
Okay, I
Or-
think they should, like, have blood coming out of his mouth at that point, so I know he's injured.
Well, take a look. He's got a different pose to indicate that he's injured, but I get what you're
I
saying.
feel
Maybe
it's
they
more
might,
like a tired pose. Like, okay, I'm at maybe half health. I have a shield. I'm really stocky. Don't worry
Maybe-
about me.
maybe a further indicator to show like, I don't know, maybe the life bar, maybe his little UI thing flashing or something to show that he's low health, or
Yeah,
maybe a
because
noise.
with the
But in any,
UI being in the lower left corner like that, my eyes are not drawn to it. I'm really not looking at it to get any information.
either way, you won the fight.
Oh yeah, no, but I would like it if maybe some of that was put above their head or something.
You did it!
Yeah.
Anton, now do you see?
What I've done? You think
I know.
I bought innovation.
This land for your
I need a golden pool and 7 mistresses to wash my back.
Anton, if I may divert our focus, this was clearly set up by an unknown party. And on that topic, tell me, Cris.
Miss Lana, this was a gift from Mr.
Oh? And who are these strangers you seem to know so well? What do they want with Noreen? Is it possible? Did they set this?
Miss Lana, no! We were...
Enough! Guards!
Do I get to slit some throats?
We'll lock them up.
Don't hold your breath on that, my dude.
Oh, this would be the perfect time.
Also, am I the only one that's seeing a resemblance of Christopher to Ty from Digimon?
Oh, definitely, it's there.
Yeah.
It's there.
It's the goggles.
It is
Blame
the
the goggles.
goggles.
That and half of his design is orange.
Yeah, and his hair. But
Yeah,
mostly the
hair,
goggles on my
the
end.
orange and the goggles.
Your friends
It's
are
there.
all here. In fact, your mother's... Crisbell, is that...
Mother Superior, I'm so
I like the Mother Superior's design.
Me too. I love it.
Your
It's great.
Interesting new friend here has told us a
This is gonna be weird to say. I've always been a fan of dark lipstick. What can I say?
For now.
Yeah,
As a
she's very
simple dude.
light
Won't stop
goth.
with Nareen.
Yeah, light goth.
The Empress of Time. A formidable foe, and those idiots in town are too busy pointing fingers to see who's...
Run from her if you want.
Enough! Don't be stupid, boy. Which means, I suppose, that
Did you just call me boy?
I can't leave. The orphanage.
No harm will come to your...
But Mother Superior...
So
it's
yeah,
not just
this
that.
game's got some interesting ideas to it for certain.
Soldiers will be here soon.
And as we've been saying throughout the whole video, this art style is like, it's just really eye-catching.
Oh yeah. No, this art style in general is just really eye-catching. I like how she has 2 inverted onks.
Merciful lady.
That's a nice little
Watch over
touch.
my Crisbell.
I'm now curious about the religion because onks.
Guide her. And when she is finished...
I get the sneaking feeling that if this game does well, I'm gonna end up seeing a lot of fan art of it at various conventions.
Oh yeah,
But yeah.
definitely. So this actually hit about as long as I wanted the video to be for me to finish it, right under an hour.
Good.
Awesome.
I will say, if anyone has gotten to the end of this video, thank you. Thank you
Thank
from
you
the
for
bottom
watching.
of my heart.
From the bottom
Will
of my
saying
heart
thank
too.
you. Yeah,
From the
all of
bottomless void that claims that it's a heart on my end.
them. Yeah. So I'm gonna upload this raw, but I do want to say I'm hoping this comes out before midnight. If it doesn't, and it's a day late, we tried. We recorded it on the anniversary. A lot's been going on in all of our lives.
Mhm.
It's been really hard for us to continue this channel, but seeing its growth has at least inspired me to keep giving it a shot.
Yeah.
So thank all of you for just showing up. We're going to try and just be ourselves and bring more to the table. And with that, I want to mention that we may not stay exclusively gaming forever. That
I mean, it's
will-
bound to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've kind of accepted that.
It's
I think
not
we'll
that and
still
I'm gonna
be the
say-
couch potato squad at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But expect some changes. If you like what
We
we're
might-
producing now, just imagine what we'll be able to do in the future.
Yeah, and it's not that gaming is going to be completely, disappear from this channel. It's just we're probably going to branch out to a lot more mediums. Maybe talk about different things other than gaming.
Things that are going to be easier for us to maybe stay consistent with. We don't need to get into it right now, But there's a reason for us having such a sporadic schedule.
Yeah.
So, with that, changes are due if we are to take this seriously. And having all of you join us has helped us realize that.
And we hope that you're willing to stick with us throughout these changes and help support us along the way.
Exactly. So,
but in any case, thank you guys for joining us on this video. And if you're interested in the Cris Tales demo, it's available on Steam right now. And as it says, it's going to launch in 2020 for, I believe it's PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC.
Yep. So, thank you all again. And this is Open Couch. See you later.
See you later.
Adios.